Alright, so 3 weeks ago I had a septoplasty, and today is my final vacation day before I go back to work. I thought it would be a great idea to talk about the last 3 weeks and what do I think about the surgery now. So, for those of you who don't know, a septoplasty is a nasal surgery where one part of your nose is crooked, so you can't breathe as much. And then during septoplasty, that part is cut down so that you can breathe more freely. I thought about having a septoplasty at the start of this year, and it was scheduled to be done in August. Now, if you are going to have septoplasty, then the first thing you should know is that it's not easy, especially if you have never had any kind of surgery before, like me. I went into this surgery very, very unprepared. I thought I would be back on my feet fully well after 2 or 3 days, but it wasn't the case at all. By far, the hardest part for me was waking up after the surgery. I was under general anesthesia, which meant that I couldn't fully move my body. My body was not under my control. And then also the biggest part that contributed to the difficulty was that my nose was fully closed. It was closed with the padding so that I couldn't breathe because it was just operated on. And if you have breathed from nose your whole life, doing this change is extremely hard, even if it is for a day. And I would say that has been the most difficult part of the whole experience for me. But even after the surgery, there were so many things that I couldn't do. Like, I cannot use normal water to wash my nose because that would create infection, so I have to use special salt water. I cannot eat hot or spicy food. I cannot have really hot drinks because that would start inflammation in my nose again. I cannot tilt my head down even till now after such a long time. I start to feel a little bit of inflammation. So the point what I'm trying to make here is that don't take it easy. Ask for help. Make sure you have either a friend or somebody from your family to take care of you when you wake up. Don't make the mistake that I did. Which brings me to point number 2, and that is you are stronger than you think you are. Now, when I was there lying all alone there by myself trying to breathe and it felt like hell, I went through with it. And I don't know how, but I still did. It might not seem much, but being all alone in a strange hospital in another country where they don't speak your language and you are fully dependent on them, it takes a very heavy toll on you. We are stronger than we think we are. And we only know it when we go through the things that we think we can't. So, if you're in a difficult situation where you are not fully prepared, then make sure to go through with it. Take the next step. If it's not the next day, then you focus on the next hour or the next minute. Get ahead. Take one step further, wherever you are. And final point number 3, it's worth it. Because after 3 weeks, I can finally feel that there was so much that was blocked in my nose. I can finally feel that my nose is open. I can breathe more freely from my nose. If I had to quantify it, I would say that almost 30 to 40% of my left nostril was blocked, and now it is more open. So it feels really good. But there is a price that you have to pay, and that is not easy. Because when I was going through that surgery, when my nose was blocked and it was filled in, I thought I shouldn't have done this at all. But now I realize that the benefits of this will last my lifetime. So if you have this condition and you have an opportunity to get this done, then I highly recommend you do it.